It was my car. I was the one who hit them.
Reva, Cassie said I'd find you here. We have some of those CAT scan results now.
Oh, thank God.
We're both here now. Why don't you tell us what's going on with our son?
Take it slowly, take it very easy. Let's make sure those lines are clear when we get inside, okay? Okay. All right, let's get them all set up in there.
Shayne?
Marina, this isn't a good...
No, please, please, just come on, let me see him for just a minute, okay? I was in the car with him.
All right, just a minute.
Hey, it's me. Will you come back?
The injuries we're concerned about are to Shayne's brain and his spine. There's extreme swelling in those two areas. We've done everything we can to bring it down. But until that happens, any diagnosis I may give you is preliminary, okay? So come on, sit down for a second here. What's certain is that Shayne's head hit the windshield of the car in the accident. And the trauma from that impacted the left frontal lobe. That's where the swelling is the worst.
Meaning what?
That the functions controlled by that part of the brain could be impaired. Speech, for example.
You mean he may not be able to talk?
Honey, we're not going to know that until he comes out of the coma, regains consciousness. But yes, that's possible.
There's nothing you can do.
See, unfortunately, at this point, the next step is up to Shayne. He has to come out of that coma as soon as possible.
And what about his spine?
The CAT scan showed there's no contusion, there's no compression, but there is that swelling, which isn't good because it means we could be talking about something called spinal shock.
So, will he be paralyzed?
See, again, it's way too soon to talk about that. On the positive side, if it is spinal shock, this is a condition that does resolve over time.
How much time?
Anywhere from a matter of days to weeks. Look, I know that this must sound like some horrible waiting game at this point, but...
So what you're saying is you really don't know what to do, or when you might know what you could do.
I understand your frustration. We want to get the answers just as badly as you do. And hopefully, when Shayne comes out of the coma, we will have those answers. But until that point, we are doing the best we can.
Right. The best is all anyone can do.
So I will update you on any information as soon as I get it. In the meantime, please just try to take care of yourselves, get some rest.
Thank you.
Shayne's back in ICU. God, Dad.
Did you see him?
Mom, are you...
Ed was just here. We'll fill you in on the way over, okay?
Are you okay?
I think we should go and see Shayne.
Laura,
I heard about what happened. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Your mom's right. We should go see him.
Slider is your best pitch. I don't care what anybody else says. I always love it when you're on the mound. And you're gripping the ball behind your back, and I can tell that you're getting ready to pitch a slider. I can always tell by the way that your fingers move. You gotta fight, Shayne. Okay, you gotta fight like this is the toughest game that you have ever been in. Because you can't leave now. You have too much to do. We have too much to do together, stuff that I can't do alone, stuff that I don't want to do alone. So you can't leave me, okay? Who else am I gonna find that can throw a slider like you? No one. So please come back. Please.
you ready to go in?
Not just yet. Let Marina be with him for a while. She needs this time with him, too.
Mom, I'll go get you some more.
No, honey, I'm fine.
No, it'll just take a second.
Anna, we've done this one. Stood in front of this window. Or a window like it. 2 years ago when he took that lacrosse ball to the chest and his heart stopped. All we could do then was watch. That's all we can do now.
He was okay then, he'll be okay this time.
Just never changes, you know. Doesn't matter how many windows you stand in front of, you always think that you can do something to protect your kids, your babies, you know. Keep them safe. But all you can really do is just wait. And watch.
Mom, I brought some. such a good boy, Robbie. Your daddy's gonna be right back, too. He just went to go give blood at the blood drive, but he is gonna be right back in a minute, okay? Okay? So everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. What are you doing?
Cassie, stop. Let Olivia take care of all this. She wants to help. How's Shayne doing?
I don't know. I want him to get over to the hospital a little while. Do you want to come with me?
Let me tie up a few loose ends around here, and then I'll be right over, all right? Go to your sister. She needs you.
Is there any new news?
You've only been gone for an hour.
I know. I shouldn't even have gone. I don't know. I guess I hoped that when I came back, everything would magically be better. It's pretty ridiculous.
Hope is never ridiculous. It's all we have right now.
Is Dad?
Still camped out in front of your brother's room. You know, Mara, he's in a bad way. I think he'd like to see his little girl. He needs you.
What about you, Mom?
I'll be okay.
No, I mean, doesn't Dad need you too?
Mr. Lewis, how's Shayne?
He's gonna be okay. Thank you for asking. What is this?
I know you won't be coming into the office, so I took the liberty.
Yeah, I can't really work right now.
I know. And Bill's got everything covered. I made copies of your schedule and the pre-meeting notes. I went over them with him. Anyway, it's all under control. All we need are a couple of signatures. And I wouldn't bother you with this except that there's payroll. And since your brother's out of town...
Yeah, has anybody heard back from Billy yet?
Bill said he's gonna keep trying.
Okay, tell him I say thank you, and thank you for bringing this stuff. Let me see what you got.
Right there.
Yeah.
On the X.
Okay. Payroll. I guess for some reason I thought the rest of the world literally stopped turning last night. Because it sure as hell did for me.
Has he, come to?
No. Excuse me. Just a second.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. Yeah, Danny told me to come by. I don't know what stupid thing he's come up with for me to do next. Oh, man, hey, if you keep that up, then Robbie's gonna start too. And I get enough of his bawling at Danny's. So what gives? I mean, you look like you lost your
I
bet.
haven't lost anything. Will you just get out of here?
This must be pretty big. I mean, you don't seem like the crying type.
No, I'm not.
So then what's going on?
There was an accident. Shayne and I were driving in the car, and there was an accident.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Shayne reached over and protected me right before the car hit, so, that's why I'm okay, and he's...
What's going on with him?
He won't wake up. I mean, they're not really saying how bad it is, but it's bad. You know, he could be brain damaged.
Come on, come on. He's gonna be okay.
How can you say that? You don't even know him.
He's an athlete.
He's not made of steel.
Yeah, but he's tough, right? I mean, he took you on, didn't he? And you seem like you're pretty tough.
Yeah, I'm feeling really tough right now. Look, Danny just went over the blood drive. He should be back any minute.
I'm gonna go find him.
Okay.
Hey, listen. You hang in there, all right?
Thanks. Robbie. Robbie.
Hey.
Robbie.
It's all right. You just can't sit still for too long.
Thanks.
Robbie and I understand each other. Don't we, Robbie?
Yeah, you're a lot better with babies than you are with adults.
Yeah, well, kids can hurt you. Not like their parents can.
Who are those from?
Oh,
Shayne's former team from Springfield High. Wishing you a recovery as fast as your fastball. We'll be back in the dugout soon. It's still kind of hard for me to believe, you know. I mean, last night he had everything going for him, and now
is there anything I can do for you, Mr.
no,
Lewis?
nothing I can think of. Thank you very much. You might as well go. Could you check on Mara?
I'll do that.
Great.
See you soon, sir. Hang in.
Mom, what's going on?
Your brother's been hurt.
Yeah, I know that. We all know that. Dad is blaming himself and hating himself, and you won't even go near him. It was an accident, Mom. I mean, you get that, right? Please tell me that you're not blaming Dad.
Look, Mara, your father and I both want the same thing. We want your brother to open his eyes, get up out of that bed, and come back to us. But even so, I need to be here, and your father needs to be there.
Do you really think Shayne would want to see you guys?
Well, Shayne can't really tell us what he'd like, can he? Because
of Dad.
I don't want you feeling like you have to run between the two of us, taking care of both of us.
It's too late.
Then go sit with your dad. I would feel better if you did.
Shayne needs both of you right now. Is there anything?
I was just gonna go find out. Mara can tell you what's going on. Hey.
Are you hanging in there? I'm not, Cassie, I'm not.
Shayne's a tough kid.
I know that. I'm just afraid of what he's gonna have to wake up to.
I mean, a family should be sticking together right now, not falling apart.
Beep, beep. Thanks for helping Marina with little man.
Yeah, way to go, genius, making Marina babysit while her boyfriend's in there.
What are you talking about? She offered to. I thought it would be a good distraction for her. She wanted to do it.
So can we leave now?
What's your big rush?
I hate hospitals. Just hate seeing people so sad.
Yeah. You know Shayne?
Yeah, I met him yesterday. He seems like an okay guy.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
So weird. He doesn't even know what hit him. It's like everybody out here is feeling it. Like the car hit them or something. So can we leave already?
Yeah, I guess so. I just gotta give Robbie to Marina. She arranged for Buzz to watch him for the rest of the day. So it looks like we're on our own.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, I thought we'd go to Fifth Street. I want to take a look around, see what's working over there and what isn't. And I thought it might be a good idea to have someone with me who's got his nose to the ground.
A rat.
Who's a guide? You know, Nico, one of these days you're gonna have to stop thinking that the world is out to get you.
I don't think that.
Uh-huh.
I think the world just doesn't give a damn.
Come on, Nico. Little help? Please? I'll take that as a yes. The car's out front.
No.
What?
No. I'll go, but we're not driving. We're walking.
Why?
You think people are gonna trust you if you pull up in that fancy ride?
Okay. All right. We'll walk.
Shayne is like the glue for this family, you know? Whenever we fight, he never takes sides. He's always trying to smooth things over. And now that he's like this, it's like we're all fighting each other. I mean, Mom and Dad, they won't even talk to each other. I mean, they should be together right now. They shouldn't be on separate sides of the hospital. I mean, we all need to be together right now for Shayne.
Laura, you can't put too much stock into what your parents are doing right now. Trust me. I know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm unloading all this.
Oh, God. Feels like everything's in slow motion. Feels like the bottom's just dropped out of your life. There's no floor, there's no ceiling. It's only you and that person lying there in the hospital bed. I know.
I was hard on Mom. I shouldn't have been.
It's okay. It's okay.
I hate hospitals, you know? It's so overwhelming. And it's funny, because anytime Shayne and I would come here and we'd visit someone, he would always talk to other patients and talk to nurses and joke with them. You know, he'd always make everyone feel better. And I just wish someone would do that for him right now because he deserves it. I'm gonna go check on your mom. Ed said that he'd be up in a little while to check on Shayne.
That's good.
Hey, sweetie pie. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
How about you, Mr. Lewis? Did you go see a doctor?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Look, I'm really sorry about last night.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize for anything. You didn't do anything. Why don't you go in and talk to Shayne a bit? Ed said that might be good for him, and I'm sure he'd like to hear your voice.
Hey, you. All right. Listen, Lewis, I know that you've got to be really tired right now, but I really need you to wake up. It's always about me, isn't it? I always need you to show up. I need you to make everything better. So come on, show up. Make everything better. Oh my God, Shayne. Hey. Wait, he's awake! You guys, he's awake!
So I heard Tony was here. Does that mean you two?
It means that he is a good guy and he still cares about my family. That's all. He was there to hold my hand and say all the right things, but he wasn't really there. It's like he was holding a part of himself back.
Why?
I hurt him. Maybe he doesn't want to set himself up for that again.
But the guy has the chance to be with you now.
I think that to have him there, but not really have him with me, I think it's almost better to not have him at all. I just don't know how I'm gonna get through this without him.
You'll get through it, Mara. With or without Tony, you're tough.
I just wish we could go back to when everything was good. When Tony and I were happy and Mom and Dad were happy. And Shayne was out on the baseball field. I tease him all the time. You know, he probably doesn't even know what a good man I think he is. I mean, he's the best man I know. He probably doesn't even know how much I love him.
He knows. He knows, Mara.
Shayne. Sweetie, you were in an accident and you've been out for a little while, but you're awake now. And that's so great.
Yeah, you really scared us, but you're gonna be okay.
Of course he is. Take your time. Take your time, honey. Why don't you blink if you can understand us?
Hey, Shayne. Listen, you shouldn't even try to speak right now. You've had quite a blow to the head. What you've got to do, what your job is to relax and let us take care of you. Just relax. So listen, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear everyone out of here just for a little while, okay? Your family is really excited that you're back, and they should be, but you and I need a little time alone, okay? All right, so listen, this is probably going to be a piece of cake after what those scouts put you through. I'm just going to test your reflexes. And I don't want you to worry if you can't feel anything, all right? Okay, start with your feet. Okay, I'm going to do the other one. Okay, now we're going to do the arm. See what's going on there. Okay. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to make a fist. I want you to squeeze my fingers as hard as you can, all right? Just make a fist. Okay. Don't worry about this. All right, buddy, this is what's going on. Because of the accident, you've got some swelling in your spine and in your brain. And what that is doing is stopping the rest of you from waking up. Now, when this swelling recedes, I am telling you, everything is going to be different. But unfortunately, what I have to do now is get a whole bunch more tests. I want to look at another CAT scan. I want to see some more x-rays. But when that's done, you can come back here, you can spend time with your family, and just chill out. Deal? No fear.
He won't talk. He still won't talk. And when I squeezed his hand, he wouldn't squeeze back.
I know, honey. But on the bright side, he's been breathing on his own since last night. All right, now look, there are two separate issues here, both of them pretty serious. Let's deal with the blow to the head first. As I explained yesterday, that trauma impacted the left frontal lobe. That's the part of the brain that controls speech. Now, with any luck at all, when the swelling recedes, speech will return. There is a possibility of permanent damage. Because when Shayne was reaching across the front seat, I mean, immediately prior to the impact, it's the left side of his skull that absorbed most of the blow.
And the second issue, it's spinal?
Yes. But the fact that Shayne is in top physical condition can only improve his chances of recovery. I mean, look, we all hope that the impairment is temporary. And I've ordered a whole batch of new tests, but at the moment...
What?
Well, as you saw for yourself, I mean, Shayne appears to be paralyzed from the chest down.
No, that can't be right. But it could be temporary, right?
How much of this have you told him? I mean, there's so much he has to know. He has to know that...
Reva, I need some air. Look, everything is gonna be okay, okay? I mean, Dr. Bowers seemed really positive, and Thank you. You protected me. I mean, that's what you're always doing, you know? You're always putting yourself out there, and you're protecting me. And, you know, I just never thought that... I never thought you... But you saved me. So now it's my turn, okay? Now it's my turn, and I'm gonna take care of you, Shayne. I promise.
I never planned to see you this way. Perdóname.
I need air. That's all.
Well, you don't need me.
I need you to go.
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't want this.
Can't you even look at me? Can't you just talk to me, Reva? Just yell at me, okay? If that's what you need to do, just say it. Just do it, Reva. Just put it all out there, okay? Just say what you need to say.
Just don't do this. Stop.
If I hadn't pushed him into the big leagues, right? If I hadn't gotten so involved, if I hadn't gotten into my car to track him down, if I hadn't done this or that or the other thing, say it, Reva. Just, come on, just say it to me. What do you want to say?